internet friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do my eyebrows with the stuff that I have at home. A big shout out to my eyebrow girl though, because without her I would have to do a lot of work, and I don't because she's an MVP. I'm gonna leave her Instagram right on the screen here if you want to go check her out. Before we get right into it, I do want to just address my absence. Sorry, that's all I want to say. I apologize, and I hope you stick around and continue to support me in life's journey, in this journey of YouTube and life that catches up to us quickly. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, so let's just get into it. I'm probably gonna zoom you in just a tad. So as you can see, I have my full face on except for brows. This is my natural brow. I have nothing on it. The only thing that has been done to it is waxed. I do get my eyebrows waxed. I used to get them threaded. I couldn't really tell you which one I do prefer. I do like both of them, so whichever you want to try, I guess, go for it. I want to go over the tools that I have. So the first thing that I want to touch on, honestly, I can just use I can just use two of these products. When I do a full glam look, or you know, when I have a bolder brow, I do use all the products that I'm going to be using today. At the moment I'm using Anastasia, Beverly Hill, and Ebony. This is the Brow Wiz. I have used a pomade before, however I do prefer this one because as you can see that my hair is very thin and I don't have much going on, so I do like it to look a little bit more natural and defined rather than like that bold like Sharpie look. It looks great on other people, however because my natural brows are so like sparse like this, I don't prefer that look on me, just because you can tell that ain't natural, girl. So we're gonna use this one. I do also love the NYX one. The NYX one is half the price and it's just as good. I have this one at the moment, so that's why I am using it. However, both of them work just as well. So the Anastasia Brow Wiz and this one will be like the two products that I will use on like a day-to-day basis. And this is called the Milk Makeup Kush Clear Brow Gel. I am in love with this. This is one of my favorites. My all-time fave, however, has to be the Brow Girl Clear Brow Gel. That is like glue, and it doesn't look like clear, like it doesn't look, you know how after a few hours when it's like a thicker clear brow gel it becomes like it's mushy. I don't know how to explain it. It does not do that, and I'm obsessed with it. This one is just as good, however it's not as strong as the other one, which on an everyday basis I do prefer this one. So both great products. I have run out of the other one, so this one has just been coming in hand. It's the last one I have left. I actually have to repurchase it because I'm running low. The next product we have is a Peak Beauty Brow Powder. I already have pan. This one is more to just like shade in to the areas that I do want to make a little bit more darker. Again, when I don't want just like the defined lines, I want it to be more like shaded in, I will go in with this. And this is a lighter brown. My hair is very dark black. This is my natural hair color. It is jet black, so I feel like this makes it look a little bit even more natural. Again, my eyebrows are not dark whatsoever. It takes me forever to grow hair everywhere, so of course. Another great product that I do use that really good defined shaded and brow look is the Brow Girl convertible brow palette. That is like a dream. You can wet the brush and it becomes like a pomade. Oh my god, it's amazing. I'm obsessed with it. I do still have that. I just been reaching for this one more. I don't know. I can't really tell you why, but I've just been reaching for this one a little bit more recently, but I am obsessed with that one as well. The next thing we have is the brush that I'm going to be using for that, and this is my all-time fave brow brush, like ever. This is the Morphe M158 brush. Look at how sharp that is. Amazing. And it has a spoolie on this end, so again, you can spoolie it through. The Brow Wiz does have a spoolie on one end as well. This is the brush that I use to shade in darker. So the next two things I have is just a concealer brush and my concealer. Now this is my face concealer. This is more like my spotting concealer, where I just want to, you know, treat the little blemishes. I like to go in with this one to carve out my brow. I personally only carve out my brow under, never over. If I do it over is when I'm doing my brows as my first step. This is actually the first time that I've done my brows last, so hopefully I do it good. We will see. But this is the Juvia's Place concealer. This is one of my all-time faves concealer. It's so lightweight and has great coverage. Obsessed. I am in the shade 13, and the brush that I'm going to be using is the Luxie 211 concealer brush, and it just looks like that, so it's just very great to carve under. So without further ado, let's go into it. I'm probably going to do a little bit of a voiceover just so that I can record the whole process, because you're going to be zoomed in quite a bit. Alright, so we're just going to start with brushing out our eyebrows right in the direction that we would like it. I'm going to start with the pointy side of my pencil, and I'm going to start outlining my brow. I like to do this just to give it a good shape and just to follow my natural shape as well. I always like to take breaks when I am doing my eyebrows, just so you can look up in the mirror and see if you are liking the way that it's coming out. As you continue, you do want to start drawing brush hair like strokes, and you can go just follow along with the video and you can see what I'm doing here. That's how I like to achieve my brush hair like strokes. It's simply just using a very light hand and following, again, your natural shape, and just filling in whatever parts of your eyebrows that need some hair. As right here, you can see the major difference already that I already achieved by just doing this simple step. Again, because my eyebrows are so light, I want to give it some shape and dimension. I am going to outline the top of my eyebrow and follow it down to the tail. I do want to really define the tail here, just because, again, that is my preference. You follow along and adjust however you're liking, but I do go ahead and brush it out a little bit with the spoolie to make it a little bit softer, because I do not want it to look very harsh up top. And as you can tell, I kept it kind of from my arch down. That's kind of where I really defined the outline of my eyebrow, so that we can go along with it. We're just going to follow along that same process and move on to the next eyebrow. And I'm just going to speed this one up just because it's the same exact process I did with my other eyebrow, but now in fast motion. Again, always checking to make sure you like what you see. I do want to say that, like always, like everyone says, it's very much true. Your eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters. Now we're going to move on to our powder. I'm just going to open it, grab it with my brush, dip it really good in there, and we are just going to start shading in whatever spaces you would like to make a little bit darker. Try to be as natural as possible, so I use a heavier hand in the middle towards the end of my eyebrow, and I keep a very, very light hand right in the beginning so that I can have kind of like a gradient effect. As you can see here, just by doing that very, very lightly, you probably dipped in my brow like twice and it achieved such a great difference. We're going to go in with our brow gel now, and using a light hand as well, we're going to actually brush up and define our natural real eyebrow hairs, just so that again it could give us a nice, very polished look now. And as you see here, I am gonna go on and do the next brow, and we're gonna go right over the top, and whatever brow hairs that are kind of long that you did not get to like trim or anything like that, we are gonna brush them down a little bit. If you do like that fluffier brow look, I would suggest leaving them up, but again, this is my preference, but that's exactly how I would use it. Now, as you can see, I'm going in again with my brow wiz. The reason I'm doing that is because, like I mentioned prior, I truly do enjoy like a more defined tail. So I'm trying to make that, fill it in, trying to make it really defined on that end, just to my liking. Carving out our eyebrows now, we're gonna go in with a light hand. I did go a little bit heavy, mistakenly. Pretty sure I did not mean to do that on purpose, but it doesn't look terrible on camera. Gonna go with my finger. When I don't have eyeshadow on or any makeup, I do use my beauty blender or a brush, but just so that I wouldn't really disturb the makeup I already have on my lids, I do go in with my finger, and I feel like it achieved exactly what I needed. It looks good, it looks very clean and polished. You can tell the difference on the side by side. Now doing the same thing on the other brow, I think that it turned out really, really nice. And that's it, and that's how I do my brows. Again, they are so much more on the more natural side. That's what I do prefer. That is my personal preference, and I hope you got some type of techniques from here. That was my first time doing it with a full face on, which I feel like it looks good. What do you guys think? I hope you do enjoy this video. Please, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I can't wait to continue filming videos for you. I got my mojo back. I've been meditating, you know, all that good stuff. I'm not gonna speak much on it unless, again, you guys want to see it. I'm just gonna film and I'm gonna post, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope you like it, and I hope you support me, and let's be friends. Thank you for watching. Follow for more. Bye.